Okay, guys, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a motorcycle in Roblox. I've done this several times before, and there's all kinds of them. You can have a one-wheeled motorcycle, a two-wheeled motorcycle, like a four-wheeled motorcycle thing. One of those weird-looking three-wheeled motorcycles that are really popular in real life right now. I don't necessarily know why, but, you know, everyone loves something. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing you need to do is click J and click the ground. This will let you place a block. Another way you can do that is go to the plus tool and click the ground, and that will add a block. And the type of motorcycle we're going to be building out of those many motorcycles I listed will be a two-wheel motorcycle and a four-wheel motorcycle. And I guess we'll build a three-wheel as well because, they're all super cool. So we'll go ahead and move our block up like this. Sort of shrink it down with our resize tool. Just sort of realign it like this. Now we just need to add our wheels. So just go to your J tool or plus tool and add a cylinder. I don't know if I've ever made one of these on this YouTube channel, but just go ahead and click one side of your wheel, add hinge, and remember when adding hinges to be on your cube tool, as you can see I messed up and there's hinges on all sides. That can happen sometimes, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. And how you do that is you just set that to smooth. So click on one side of your wheel, set hinge, set another hinge. Go, now you see that I have a hinge on one side, a hinge on another, and how I did that is I just clicked one side, set hinge, clicked on another side, set hinge. Now I'm just going to go ahead and shrink it down a little bit. And you don't want to make your wheels too tiny when you make a motorcycle in Roblox. You actually want to make them thicker because then the vehicle can balance on the wheels. So now I'm just going to go ahead and pop the wheel on here like this. And I gotta reset my increments. And how I change my increments is you go over to the left side of your screen, see where my mouse pointer is, and set increment to 0.0001. And you can see we have a wheel connected to a stick. And now we just copy our stick and hook it on the other side. There we go. That should all work together. Copy this. And we're going to make the motorbike pretty long for just balancing reasons. It doesn't always stay up. And there you go. So now we have these two wheels, and you can see that it's going to balance on these, and it will turn on one of these wheels. We go ahead and add a vehicle seat with our plus thing. When you go there, how you change what block you're going to add is in part type. And I will build this one more time for you so you can see exactly what's going on. And now I'm just going to weld everything as always. So you just click, drag, select everything, jump off, deselect the wheels, go down to the chain tool, click weld to last, and select everything, and an anchor. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Sometimes they'll fall over, but as you can see, mine fell over right away, so we're just going to rotate it back up, sit on it, and off. As you can see, it has trouble turning, but sometimes they don't have trouble turning. It just depends how you build it. I've seen several people build them without invisible tires, because some people don't make a true motorbike, and they put invisible tires in theirs. But you can make these where they will turn fine. It's just, this bicycle's a little bit heavy. If it was less heavy, it would turn fine. So that's just like a basic motorcycle. Next we'll do a four-wheel, and it seems like this didn't shift at all, so all I have to do is anchor it, copy it, put it over here, and give it four wheels. So I'm just going to move a wheel, hook that wheel on, and basically all a four-wheeled bike is just a really crushed down car. So now I just copy that set of wheels, and it does look like we shifted a little bit, so I have to rebuild it. So just go to your plus sign tool, add a block, create a central line, essentially, like this. Then add a cylinder, once again. So now we got a line and a cylinder. Go to your cube tool. Add hinges to both sides of your wheel. And then we just sort of decide how big we want our bike to be. And I'm just going to have it be about this big. Looks like all my wheels are hooked up. Get rid of this long piece hanging off here. Now, we add a vehicle seat. And you guys know what I did there. I just moved stuff around or copied it. Now I shrink down my vehicle seat just sort of to fit on the thing, which is going to look really funny. And now we just select everything as always, deselect the wheels, weld everything, and unanchor it. And this one shouldn't fall over. And as you can see, it works just like a car and drives really nicely. Building a two-wheeled motorcycle, one with a wheel in the front and a wheel in the back, is actually the hardest motorcycle to build. You can actually build a one-wheeled motorcycle easier than you can build a two-wheeled motorcycle. There's all sorts of problems with building a two-wheeled motorcycle. I don't know why, but there just is for some reason. I'll have to make another video in the future showing you guys how to make one of these that works a little bit better than this one. Oh, I forgot I anchored it. As the four-wheeled motorcycle just drives off in the background. And you can see that this goes, because you can see if we stop it and try and turn it, it tries to turn, it just wants to stay. Oh, no, it's turning. It's just turning really slowly. It probably just needs a configuration fix. And now I'll make a three-wheeled motorcycle for you guys, because we got plenty of time in this video for that. So now you just add a block, as always, with the plus tool. We're going to add a normal block. And I'm going to draw out how it's going to look in advance this time, so I'm going to use both, shrink down the middle piece. Use normal to extend it out towards the back. Shift-C to copy. And then use both to extend this out like this. And you should get a T shape like this. And then we're going to add our cylinder. And give it its hinges. Only after we've resized our wheel to a pretty nice size. Put a hinge on one side like this. Put a hinge on another side like this. Ooh, I lost where the hinge was. There we go. Go ahead and lift our vehicle up. How I did that is I clicked shift, click, click. And then I was able to select everything and move it all at once. Plop the wheels on here. Don't know if that's on. Yeah, see, it's not on. Always remember to get your wheels on perfectly, otherwise it's not going to work. So now we have our two wheels in the back and a third wheel in the front. Make sure to keep it all sort of level, otherwise you're going to have problems. I almost made a mistake there by not keeping it level. Close enough. So now we got to add the vehicle seat. You know how to add a vehicle seat with the plus thing. Make sure we're going to be able to sit in it. And now we just make a copy. How I did that is I click, drag, Shift-C. And I'm able to move my copy out of the original. Go ahead and sit down on my new copy. Select everything. As always, deselect the wheels. Weld everything to everything. Select everything. Unanchor. And now we have a three-wheeled bike. It just has a little bit too much power in the back. That's alright. And as you can see, it steers from the back. It likes to rotate like around that wheel and spin around that. The front wheel doesn't really do anything now that I think about it. It's more of the back wheels. Now I've been crushed. Okay, let's do something funny here. There's plenty of time in the video to do something funny with it. Let's make a two-wheeled motorcycle long ways. I don't know why you would, but I guess you can. Like this. So, now we make the vehicle like this, and all I did was copy the three-wheeled motorcycle and cut off the front. And now we put a big heavy weight, perhaps even somehow increase its weight. It's gonna definitely have problems, but you're gonna need to weigh it down. Here, you'll see. Ouch. And now we can ride. As you can see, I knew it would have some problems, but it's still fun to drive this around because all you need is the two back wheels to drive. I don't know why it flips over like that. So now you have a two-wheel. There's apparently another way to do a two-wheeled bike. Is like this. Just like you can make a bicycle or motorcycle like that, you can make it like this. And apparently it has some problems. It becomes a flippy contraption of a sorts. But there's, yeah, that's everything. That's the end of the video. Have fun. I don't know. Yep, bye.